Let's talk about the difference between high performers and average performers. The most successful organizations aim to hire and retain high performers. They spend countless dollars to recruit high performance employees and build high performance teams. And they invest in training their leaders to better engage and manage high performers. You might be wondering why and asking, what's all the fuss? What makes high performing employees so valuable to a team or organization? The short answer is that high performers are more productive. Top performers generate 2.6 times the sales ROI of average employees. High achievers in high complexity roles are up to 800% more productive than average performers. And high performers are up to 400% more productive than the average performer in a regular role. The longer answer is they make a serious impact. High performers consistently exceed expectations, introduce fresh perspectives, elevate teams, drive remarkable results, and achieve exceptional outcomes. They also inspire team members to hold themselves to higher standards. Researchers at the Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern University looked at the 25-foot radius around high performers at a large technology firm and found that these workers boosted performance in their coworkers by 15%. That translated into an estimated $1 million in additional annual profits. So basically, high performing companies cultivate high performing talent. From entrepreneurs to small businesses to enterprises, savvy employers know their people are their greatest assets and the hearts of their organizations. They also know that to remain competitive, they must recruit exceptional talent, the same in demand talent their competitors are looking for. They must identify high performing talent and keep these people engaged and happy. They must retain their best and brightest employees so competitors don't steal them. Competition for high performance employees isn't anything new. It is so prolific that it was referred to by McKinsey as the war for talent as early as 1997, a still fitting description as competition for talent is only becoming more fierce. But we can't talk about high performers versus average performers without also addressing the fact that high performers are simultaneously marveled at and disliked. Some people are fascinated by their consistent, extraordinary performance, while others are intimidated by their drive to succeed. If you are an executive, leader, or manager, you must become an expert at identifying high performers and recognizing how high performing employees are different from any other employee. It's the first step to cultivating your best, most irreplaceable talent and ensuring they feel seen, supported, valued, and appreciated for the contributions they make to the team and the broader organization. How do you do that? We're going to talk about it. Here are 14 ways high performers stand out from average employees. Difference 1. Average employees are generalists who are good at their jobs and proficient in relevant skills. High performers are masters at their crafts. High performing employees are specialists who are extraordinary at their jobs and often the best at what they do. They bring deep knowledge and expertise in a specific area and contribute a specific benefit to their teams and companies. Difference 2. Moderate achievers have fixed mindsets and are content with the skills they have. High achievers have growth mindsets and are constantly seeking personal and professional growth. Not content with the status quo, they are always learning, improving their skills, honing their crafts, and looking for new ways to be more effective and efficient. Difference 3. Moderate achievers see their job as just a job. Their purpose is to check off their to-do lists and collect their paychecks. High performers crave meaningful work. Not content with low-level busy work, high performers want their work to matter. They want to contribute significantly to the outcome, team, or organization. Difference 4. Ordinary employees strive to hit their performance metrics and deliver expected results, but they don't put in extra effort and they avoid extra work. High performance employees are achievement-oriented gold star goal seekers. They strive to blow past their performance metrics. When you set a target for a high performer, they think, if this is what you think I can achieve, just wait until you see what I can deliver. Difference 5. Mediocre employees shrink and flounder under pressure. When facing a challenge, they let the fear of failure and feelings of inadequacy control their behavior, which leads to procrastination and weak performances. Superstar employees thrive and flourish under pressure. When facing a challenge, they focus on the goal and demonstrate exceptional effort, perseverance, grit, and resilience. They're not afraid to try new things, and they adapt and pivot quickly. They are willing to fail and keep trying if it makes them better or produces a better outcome. Difference 6. Basic workers need external motivation, extra pushes, and more accountability from their managers to rise to the occasion and give it their best. High functioning workers are self motivated to accomplish tasks and naturally driven to be great. They thrive when given a high level of autonomy and freedom. They know who they are, where their strengths lie, and what they need to get motivated and stay motivated. Difference 7. Regular performers are reactive team members who are happy to let someone else take the lead and be told what to do. Top performers are proactive team members who take ownership of tasks and responsibilities and are comfortable operating in leadership roles. As natural problem solvers and strategic thinkers, you can count on your top performers to do whatever it takes to get a job done and drive a team over the finish line. Difference 8. Low value employees are afraid to say, I don't know, or admit they need help, worrying it will make them look inferior or incompetent. Their inability to raise their hands keeps them stuck and wastes time. High value employees have no problem saying, I don't know, and seek help when they need it because they know what's at stake if they stay stuck and fail to raise their hands early. They view asking for help as accessing a tool in their toolbox rather than a sign of weakness. Difference 9. For average performing employees, good is good enough. These inefficient employees meander through their work days, get easily distracted, and lose track of time. They're in no hurry to finish the tasks at hand. For top performing employees, good is never good enough. They want to be great and do great work. They want to find the most efficient, effective approach or solution without sacrificing quality. Many are perfectionists or recovering perfectionists. Leaders and managers say top performers go above and beyond, but they don't see it that way. It's just how they operate. Difference 10. Your standard workers receive feedback when they're required to, but they don't seek it out. They take critique personally and don't respond well to constructive criticism, viewing it as a personal attack. But your best workers crave feedback and actively seek it out. They don't take critiques or criticism personally as long as it comes from someone they respect, and it's clearly well thought out, strategic, constructive, meaningful feedback. High performers use feedback loops as a way to receive recognition and validation and to identify opportunities for improvement and growth. Difference 11. When it comes to recognition and rewards, high performing and low performing employees aren't all that different. While the type of recognition and reward depends on the employee's unique motivational patterns, everybody wants to be recognized for the effort they put in and rewarded for their achievements. The difference between the two types of employees play out in how they respond to not receiving recognition and rewards. Low-performing employees will keep on trucking. Not much will change because they didn't go out of their way to get the job done anyway. But high-performer employees who worked hard, gave their best, and exceeded expectations might think twice about how much effort they contribute the next time you assign them a task. Ignoring the efforts and accomplishments of your top performers can slowly chip away at their motivation and productivity. Difference 12. Employees who perform at the standard level have not mastered time management, which causes them to focus on the wrong things and waste time. Employees who perform at the highest level are disciplined time management masters. They have experimented with different productivity methods and developed work routines that support high performance. Most high performers have cultivated specific habits and rituals they rely on to get in the groove, tune out distractions, focus deeply, and move fast, which makes their levels of productivity seem almost superhuman. Difference 13. Decent employees put themselves first and prioritize their individual success. They contribute to the team, but not at the expense of themselves. And when things don't go their way, they complain or introduce negativity. High-impact employees put their teams first and prioritize the collective goal and objectives. They exude positivity, and they want everyone to succeed individually and as part of the team. They help team members by offering encouragement, sharing knowledge, teaching skills, and modeling high-performance habits. Difference 14. It sounds counterintuitive, but low performers work and work and work without taking the necessary breaks. This negatively impacts creativity, strategic thinking, and productivity. They're like hamsters running fast on that wheel and getting nowhere. But against a deadline, high performance employees work longer and harder than anyone else because they have prepared for that moment. They know that to run fast, they also need to rest. High performers take breaks during the workday, in the evenings, over the weekend, and they typically use all of their vacation days. They know that the secret to high performance is practicing self care and giving their bodies and minds time to rest, refuel, and recharge. Okay, now that you know what to look for and can distinguish a high performer from an average performer, you have to identify the high performing members of your team so you can personalize the way they're led and provide what they need to thrive. It sounds difficult, but for organizations that use the motivation code assessment as part of their team building exercises and leadership or management training, it's easy. When you discover an individual's MCode, you learn exactly what motivates them to engage, perform at their best, and relentlessly pursue the outcomes you set. You also uncover the rewards they prize most, the tasks that energize and drain them, and how they can contribute the most value to your organization while doing deeply meaningful, fulfilling work. When teams use the motivation code assessment, its impact is amplified. Companies see more efficient, effective collaboration, improved communication, happier, more engaged team members, and accelerated progress toward goals. Try the Motivation Code assessment for yourself today at motivationcode.com. Or reach out to chat with a member of our team to learn about introducing MCode to your organization or piloting it with your executive team or leaders. We can't wait to hear from you.